oh, we're gonna do our daily chores. I am so fulfilled. Good morning, friends. Oh boy. Give me a second. So this is how my morning has started. Anyways, hello. So obviously it's a different day for you. It might be February when this goes up or the end of January. But for me, right now, it is January 8th. And we have a lot to discuss and a lot to do. So the plan for today, my house is utter chaos right now. Both of my children are home until tomorrow. Today is Monday, so they will go back to school tomorrow, which thank God, and not because I don't want them home, but because I am not a scheduled human being and our family thrives so much better on schedule, including myself. So the fact that I have to get up and people have to be somewhere by a certain time, that is very helpful for this family. Remember how I had that neat little schedule where I told you guys that it was like, oh, we're gonna do our daily chores. I am so fulfilled. My heart is full. So after Christmas, my house is a disaster area. So I have to go through a lot of things and get rid of them, like my kids' clothes and toys that they don't really play with, and straighten up the house. I'm not gonna focus on any deep cleaning today because I can't even get to the deep cleaning because there is just clutter and disaster everywhere. The day after Christmas, my mother and I left on a 16-hour trip to go visit my family in a different state. So that's what we've been doing. So on top of all of the holidays sending us out of sorts, I am also out of sorts because I haven't been home. The reason that I'm going to stick to only straightening up today is because with both of the kids being home and the dog, what should take me 30 minutes is gonna take me about 6.5 hours. So I just need to hit the restart button. On my whole life. So that's what we're gonna do today. We are going to reset our area so that we can actually get to the deep cleaning, because today's Monday, which means it's supposed to be bathrooms. Maybe I'll get to it. If I get to it, that's a bonus. I just need to put things in their place. That was my son just throwing his cars everywhere. Okay. We're all right. I need a little change of scenery, for the love of God. We're going to start to get back to planning our week. Then I have my goals for this year. So that's also what I kind of want to talk about. Like I have my New Year's resolutions that I kind of came up with, which I also need to write down. One is being consistent, which we'll see if that happens with this YouTube channel. That would be great. One is being kinder to myself, including self-care, which is hair, skin, nails. I need to wash my face. I've been doing that twice a day. The other one is I've been watching this TikTok page. I'll link it, and actually I'll put it right here. I believe it's called Efficient Spaces, but this woman goes in and she folds things and organizes things, and it's my dream. So that's another thing that we're gonna try to achieve, not today, but this year. I cannot even get to those things until the first thing is done. And we had opened all of our Christmas gifts, and we had family Christmas at our house, and it was so amazing. So, okay. We hosted Christmas breakfast for all of our neighbors and all of our friends, which was awesome. And then we hosted family dinner, which was amazing. And then we did family gifts and all of that, which was amazing. And then the second day I left for my family's house across the country. I thought that I was gonna be getting a lot of filming done and that I was gonna be able to work because my family would be spending time with my kids. And for the first time, I was on vacation and I was so present. Me and my kids had a blast. And I watched them in that 2 weeks, their confidence just blossomed, and my son's language is just emerging. He's using like full sentences now and in little bits. And my daughter, who's usually shy, put on her little boots, got on a four-wheeler and went to go feed baby cows and was feeding cows bread, and just I was so proud of them. It was amazing. And I got to spend some really good quality time with them, and it was really nice. And I got nothing done, no work done. And it was great because I was actually on vacation. So now I can come back and I'm refreshed and I'm like, let's go. I have a lot of plans for this year. I have a lot of ideas on what I want this year to look like. And it looks organized. I was gonna say cleaner, but I don't think that's the case. Organized. I need more efficient spaces. And I can tell you wholeheartedly that the storage space in this home is not used efficiently. Not one bit. I am back in my home for the first time in 2024. I need to reset because my spaces are trash, and then we'll go from there. And along with that, my kids have dumped out their toy bins. My dog has run through my house with muddy paws. My daughter dropped her bagel upside down on my chair, so there's cream cheese all over it. And it's 10 o'clock. So, on top of everything I want to do, there's that. And then I have to try to do it while they're all home and they need things from me. So this video, I'm sure, is going to take me 8 days. Happy New Year's. I feel really good about this New Year's. I really do. I had a really bad 2023. Our family went through it. So this year I want it to be just low-key and calm and focusing on the things that make us happy and comfortable and safe. That would be good. That's going to be my all-encompassing goal for 2024, making this space feel safe and happy. And I do have to say, I love visiting my family, but I was so happy to just get home and be in my environment and so excited for the changes that I wanted to make. So I don't know, I'm just really excited for this year. Anyways, if you guys have New Year's resolutions, please tell me what they are. Let's start in the kitchen. Time for a hyperlapse montage. Okay, so every room is not crazy clean. There's stuff kind of shoved everywhere, but it is manageable enough until I get to the days that I'm supposed to get to. So at least I can get to the bathrooms today, which I am supposed to deep clean. So we have officially, come here. We have officially hit the puppy phase with Jetter Beans over here. She is great, but she is a puppy. So she is chewing and eating toys and being a monster. No mouth, good girl. Hey, wait, no microphone. She's being a monster, and she requires a lot of effort and a lot of work, which I'm happy to give to her. But it was so funny because when we brought her home, she was just so like docile and like just laid around, and I'm like, oh, this is great. And then she hit the puppy phase. No mouth. And she's good. But it's like having, so I have a 4-year-old and I have a 7-year-old. And then this one is like having 3 3-year-olds, but really fast. They're just really fast and they can shred things in record time. So I am gonna work on some skills with her today, but she's a good girl and I love her very much. The Jetter Beans is so good. She's such a good baby. She's such a good baby. I want you to take today as a moment to just kind of reset. What does that look like for you? Does that look like, do you have mud on you? What is this? Dried something. Ugh. I want you to take a moment to reset. Like, what is at your house? Is that your planner? Is that your like vision of, the direction you want to go in. And the reason that I want you to reset is because a lot of times when I get frustrated and overwhelmed, I quit. So instead of quitting, let's take a step back. Before I would set a schedule and I would get overwhelmed and then I'd be like, I just quit. And I wasn't able to reset and come back and regroup. So that's one thing that I'm trying to do with like my patients is, okay, this isn't going the way that I had planned. This isn't going the way that I had scheduled, and that's okay. Just take a break for a second. What can we do? Which was like straightening up the house and getting it to a manageable position. And now I can go and deep clean the schedule for today, which is Mondays, which is bathrooms. And we can get back on track. So it's just like, it's a little detour, if you will. So that's the overall message, the overall arcing message of today's video, which today was just kind of hodgepodge of like, I just need to do some stuff. I have a lot of plans, but you know, sometimes life gets in the way, and sometimes your kids dump out all the toy bins, and sometimes your dog runs through your whole house with muddy paws, and sometimes it's Christmas and everything explodes and your whole life is turned upside down and you're just like, you know what? Let's try again. You're just on a detour, okay? There's a little bit of traffic. Just turn your music on, roll your windows down, and just slowly power through. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you do. Every time you subscribe, my validation fairy gets her wings. I think that's all for today. If it's not, I'll add more into this video. I think that's all we got. So, bye.